We have some MAGA supporters in West Philadelphia, born and raised. The Trump rallies where I spend all of my days. I apologize for that. But they are in Philly, and the good liars managed to extract some of the wildest answers out of them we've ever seen, showing that none of them have any real beliefs. They just adopt whatever Trump tells them and hope it's true, of course, of which are almost never. They never are.
What are your thoughts on abortion?
On abortion? I'm pro-life, so.
Pro-life? And if there could be more gun control that could save children's lives, would you want to pass that gun control?
How would that save children's lives?
It's the mass shootings, guns. Guns is the leading cause of death for children in America.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Firearms are indeed the leading cause of death for American children, teens as well, so not just like young ages, by almost 1,000 more than what is the next leading cause. And then some more facts to throw at you. For every 10% increase in gun ownership in America, youth suicide climbs 25%. And children have the fastest growing rate of firearm suicide, and they have that by a lot. Oh, and having a gun in the home, just existing in the home, makes it more likely that someone in that home will die of homicide. Are you saying you really want to just roll the dice and hope it's not your child? And this is exactly why I will never let Republicans take the pro-life high ground. They are only anti-abortion and pro-controlling women. They don't actually care about the child of the life at all. That's just the cudgel they use to try to get the moral high ground in that situation. And you can see that in the votes in Congress as well. All Republicans, virtually all Republicans, vote against free school meals or mental health services in schools, mandatory air conditioners in school, bolstering foster care. They don't care about the life once it's an actual person, an actual child in our society.
Would you like to see him go after Democrats?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fuck the Democrats.
Would you like to see him throw Democrats in jail?
Absolutely.
Potentially charge them with treason?
What's that?
Charge them with treason?
Absolutely.
On what grounds?
There is no answer because there's absolutely no grounds. To these people, it's treason because the Democrats don't like Trump. That's literally it. They've sworn such an allegiance to their cult leader, they actually think it should be a crime for defying him. And undoubtedly, these people also think that all the actual criminals on January 6th should be pardoned and are real patriots for breaking and entering, attacking cops, doing vandalism, threatening congressmen, and delaying the peaceful transfer of power. Those are patriots. But the Democrats are the real criminals for stealing an election that nobody can provide any evidence that they did, or for calling Trump a threat to democracy, when he absolutely is.
What would it take for you to not vote for Trump? What would he have to do?
He'd have to do some pretty bad stuff. I mean, yeah.
Like what? Do you know?
You get into, trafficking people and stuff like that. That's usually what'll deter somebody. I think that would probably do it to me.
I'm going to ask you a couple questions. If you would vote, tell me if you'd vote for Trump or not, okay?
Sure.
If Trump was convicted of tax evasion.
I'll vote for him, yeah.
If he didn't pay construction workers on some of his properties.
Yeah, I'm still going to vote for him. I'm going to end the interview.
This is how it looks to know exactly where something is going and not wanting to look terrible on camera because there's no defense of your position. He didn't even get to ask him about sexual assault, election fraud, the hard-hitting stuff. I mean, just to own the libs, these people will vote for one of the most incendiary, immoral people to ever run for office, who was also a piss-poor president the first time around, despite leaving our economy in shambles when he left office, not doing much before that either, just because they like his personality or whatever it is that attracts these people. I'm telling you, I think it's the way that he owns the libs that they really like. I mean, they'll vote against their own best interests because of it. The billionaires love Trump, not just because, he's ostensibly one of them, not really though, but he's a rich guy, but the billionaires love him because he's the best marketing tool they've ever had for class warfare.